Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming by today. We're going to be making buffalo chicken sliders from Magnolia Cookbook volume number 3. So I have to admit, I have made this before. It is a classic around here. Everyone wants to eat this when they come over. So I'm very excited to share this recipe with you all. The only thing I have not yet made is the slaw, but I'm excited to try that out today. So let's get going. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is make our slaw. So I have our carrots and our celery. We need to shred these. So I'm going to use the food processor to get this going. And my dog is excited about the chicken. You can't tell. Penny is ready for the buffalo chicken sliders. All right, so let's shred these up. Okay, other than a few getting stuck at the top, which I'm going to quickly run through again, we are ready. All right, they just don't want to get shredded. That's fine. We have enough. All right, so let's take our shredded celery and carrots. Let me take off the big chunks at the top here. And we're gonna put this into a medium bowl. Nice and shredded. Okay. Let me grab a spoon and then combine the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so it's time to put together all of our stuff for the slaw. So we have our mayo, we have lemon juice, we have sour cream, some minced garlic, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm going to mix this together, or I should say whisk this together. Just make sure I get all this yumminess off the spoon. And once this is whisked together, we are going to add this to our carrots.
Alarm off.
Okay, so we're mixing our mayo and sour cream and garlic together, and I'm just going to throw this into our shredded carrots and celery. We're going to stir this, get it all combined, and then we're going to throw this in the fridge covered for about an hour. Okay, all combined. So we're going to cover this, throw this in the fridge, come back to it in an hour. In the meantime, we're going to start making our sauce. Alrighty, so it's time to make our sauce that we're going to put on our buns before we put our chicken in. So we have our mayo. Get all that mayo. We have barbecue sauce. We have mustard, yellow mustard. Hot sauce. And a teaspoon of black pepper. All right, so let's whisk this together. Once this is all whisked and combined, we are going to throw this in the refrigerator as well, covered until it's ready to assemble. Bam. Okay, let's get this in the fridge, then we'll start cutting up our chicken. Okay, so our next step is to make our chicken sauce once it's out of the fryer. So we have our hot sauce, we have melted butter, we have vinegar, just a little, and Worcestershire sauce. And we're gonna whisk this. I think that's all she wants us to do, right? No, yep. No salt, no pepper, just these yummy ingredients. All right. Now we are going to cover this and set this aside for once our chicken's done. But in the meantime, we're gonna prepare our chicken now with the 3 shallow bowls, get our flours together, and then we're gonna start dipping and frying. Okay, so it's time to get our bowls ready to put our chicken in before we put it into the fryer. So we have our first bowl, which is 3/4 of a cup of flour. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Our next bowl is going to be some buttermilk. Yum. Some onion powder and pepper, and an egg. I'm gonna mix this up so it's all combined. There's so many good flavors in this that we're all very excited to have dinner tonight with buffalo chicken sliders. All right, it's all mixed. And our last bowl is the remaining flour with cornstarch. Whoops, uh-oh, got some cornstarch that's not ready to come out of its little bowl. All right. We have cayenne pepper, onion powder, kosher salt, paprika, and garlic powder. So let's get that all in there. We're gonna mix this around. Smells like buffalo chicken. We haven't even made any chicken yet. All right, our 3 bowls are ready to go. I'm gonna prepare the chicken and then we'll start frying. Alrighty, it's time to get our chicken prepped for the fryer. So I have our 2 pieces here. I'm just gonna shave off some of this fat on the sides a little bit. There we go. All right, let me see, anything else I want to take off, like this stringy guy? No one wants that. I'm going to take this off. All right. Okay, so the first step is to horizontally cut this in half, carefully, if I can. Touch it a little thin. Go on. All right. There's piece 1. I'm going to cut this in half. So we have 2 pieces. We should have 4 pieces coming out of this. 1 piece of chicken. The reason why is that it fits into a bun much easier. I saw a little piece here I did not like, so I'm just going to cut this off. All right. 4 down. Take our second piece. I'm going to cut off the fat. See. All right. So let's cut this in half lengthwise. All right, now we're going to cut this in half. So now we have our 8 pieces ready to go. So what we're going to do first is we're going to push this into the plain old flour, dredge it up. Okay. Then we're going to dip this in the buttermilk. And then lastly into the seasoned flour. Really getting it all in there. All the nooks and crannies with this seasoned flour. There we go. I'm going to put this on our baking pan to prepare for the fryer. All right, repeat. My hands. Okay, these are ready to go. I'm gonna get the oil heated in the cast iron skillet in the back there and get going. Hope you like what I did with my hands. All right, so our oil is hot, so let's get started by putting on our chicken. I have a prepared pan here with some paper towels, that way it can just dry out while I'm cooking the remaining. So let's get going. About 3 minutes per side, 165 inside. So 3 minutes, here we go. Alrighty, so our chicken is done and off the fryer. Now it's time to take our chicken and dip it into the buffalo sauce that we made earlier. So let's head back to the counter. Okay, so our chicken's ready. Before I go ahead and dump this into the sauce here, I'm gonna put our buns in the oven. And I'm gonna quickly butter the inside. These don't need to go into the oven for very long, but just a little extra flavor onto our buns. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in for a minute or two just to get a little crispy. And now I'm going to dunk our chicken into the sauce that we made earlier. This is the buffalo and butter and Worcestershire sauce. Oh, probably not a good idea. Probably should have gotten a rack. Hold please. All right. All right, so I'm short one, but that's okay because I'll eat that plain, no problem. So let's get our bread out of the oven and let's assemble our buns and chickens. All right, let's get our coleslaw out of the fridge and let's assemble. Okay, so we have everything here. Let's assemble. So we have our bread, we have our spread that we made earlier. I'm just going to put some on the bottom and top. We're gonna get a piece of chicken. Whoops. Slippery. All right. Then we're gonna add our slaw right on top. We are ready to go. All right, we are ready to go. So I'm going to clean up and let's test these out. right, so it's time to try our buffalo chicken sandwich with the slaw this time. I have it all over my face, but it doesn't matter. It's so good. I'm mad at myself for not making the slaw when I previously made this. It's delicious. Make sure you come with a napkin. So good. Thanks so much for coming by and watching me make this buffalo chicken sandwich from Magnolia Table Cookbook. I'll catch you next time. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Pepe, come here, baby. You're the lucky one. Look at this. Baby girl. Hey, baby girl, look what I got. What is taking her so long? Stop talking.